Hey guys, I'm Jack Dice, and on behalf of Bill Lewis, I'm super excited to talk to you guys today about our brand new 2023 product lineup. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears has gone into this lineup from the design process, from talking to our pro anglers on the water. We got input on what we needed to actually have anglers achieve better results and catch more fish. We then took that through all the way through the design process, multiple iterations of every bait that we're coming out with this year. And some of these baits have been years in the making to get them just right so that they don't just catch fishermen, they actually catch fish. Because at the end of the day, at Rattle Trap, that is absolutely our goal. Our goal is to build premium product that makes a difference in your days on the water. We want to put fish in your boat as well as ours. You can add all the marketing that you want, all the fancy packaging, all the fancy advertising, but at the end of the day, it's the product that sells. And that's what we here at Bill Lewis know the most, and that's why we're dedicated to building products that actually work, that actually put more fish in your boat so that you can have a better time out there on the water. We sleep better at night knowing that you guys have had an awesome time using our products and hearing the feedback stories over the years of at Rattle Trap. People catching their PBs, that's the stuff that means the most to us, that what we're doing is actually impacting your lives. And so, going into 2023, building a brand new product lineup, when you start building new products, the foundation has to be the principles that we've stood on to build our success up to this point. And at Rattle Trap, one of the things that we've always done well is understanding what it takes in a lure to have the right combination of sound, thump, and vibration that just makes baits tick and helps them get bit. So going into 2023, we've incorporated the same technologies that we've built into the original Rattle Trap that made it such a dynamite fish catcher for years and years and years. And we're trying to build that into new baits to help anglers tackle new situations on the water, from shallow, muddy water to deep, clear water. We have some baits in this new 2023 lineup that will help you get bit anywhere in the country. I'm super excited to talk to you guys today and bring to you the 2023 brand new Bill Lewis product lineup. In the history of fishing, there have been a number of different pieces of technology that have truly been game changers. And recently, in the world of bass fishing, that has been live sonar. Seeing bass bite your bait in front of your boat it's one of the funnest things in bass fishing. And using that technology, we've learned a lot about fish behavior and what it takes to trigger bites. But finding fish on sonar is one thing, catching them is another. And that's why at Bill Lewis, we've created a new lineup of jerk baits to do just that, the Scope Stik from Bill Lewis. When you're targeting fish on a live sonar, one of the biggest things that we found in talking to our pros, it's critical to get the bait to match the depth that those fish are at. And that's why we created a range of sizes that are gonna help you do that. We have a 100 size and a larger 120 size available in a number of depths. In our 100 size, we have a floating model that's gonna go 0 to 3 foot, and we also have a suspending model that's gonna run about 4 to 6. But our 120, this is our bread and butter size. So we have a number of different depths and number of different weights to make sure that you can target those fish well. We have a 0 to 3, a floating model. We have a suspending model in the 4 to 6, but we also have a deeper diving suspending model that runs 7 to 10 foot deep on a long cast. And we also have a sinking model that's gonna have the same longer bill as our 7 to 10 foot diver, but this bait is actually gonna sink and allow you to target individual fish that you see at different depths and deeper depths than a lot of other baits on the market. But one of the most critical things that sets this bait apart from others is the fact that this bait is designed to be seen on the screen. We have designed pronounced flat sides into this bait, and this is simple science, simple physics, that when that sonar beam shoots out, a wider surface is gonna pick up better on the unit, and you're actually gonna be able to see this bait from farther out. And the other key difference in this bait is the design of the lip allows this bait to have a horizontal, almost walk the dog style jerk bait action, so that side, the flat side of this bait, is always flashing towards the unit. And that's gonna allow you to see this bait at longer distances than any other bait on the market. This bait is armed with Mustad Ultra Point hooks right out of the package. That's gonna stick any fish that swipe at this bait. It's gonna be available in 12 fish catching colors, the colors that our pros want. And I'm super excited to get this into your hands and into your tackle boxes. So guys, check it out, the brand new Scope Stik from Bill Lewis. I think you're gonna like this one. If there's one thing that we've learned over our years of fishing the Rattle Trap, it's that getting the precise sonic vibration out of a bait can be the real difference maker in getting some bites. If you fished a Rattle Trap, you know that it catches a lot more than just bass. So we wanted to take that same technology and apply it to other species. And that's why we at Bill Lewis are excited to announce the new precise walleye crank in collaboration with Mark Romanak, an expert in trolling, and between our technology in getting the right thump and sound in a bait, plus his expertise of years on the water, we were able to come up with a brand new bait that absolutely gets bit. There are several key features about this bait that make it different than anything else on the market. The first things first, this bait has a perfectly tight action. That's really critical when targeting walleyes, especially in colder water. That tight action is really what draws those strikes. At the end of the day, the action is one of the most key components in any bait that makes it get bit, and we had to build a bait that doesn't just catch fishermen, it had to catch fish. So talking with Mark, we got this bait to have the right amount of wiggle and roll. That's a hard combination to find. We needed to have a tight action, but also we needed that bait to roll. And getting the lip design, we were able to get that to just right, just that perfect harmony, so that when this bait rolls, it really shows off the different colors that are available in this bait, but it's still a tight action that'll trigger strikes in cold water. Another key feature of this bait is that this bait has a really sharp diving angle. What that means for you as a walleye angler when you're trolling this bait is that your bait does not have to be as far behind the boat to get it to the depths that you want. On 10-pound line, you're gonna be able to get this bait at 100 foot out down to 25 foot deep. But at 200 feet, if you keep 200 foot of line out, you can get this bait, we've been testing, can get it down to 32, 33 feet deep. So you're able to target walleye at all different depth ranges with this bait because it dives so quickly. And that's gonna do a lot for you as a walleye angler, is that one, that the closer you can get that bait to the boat means you're gonna have a better connection. You're gonna be able to impart a little bit more action and vibration into this bait. But the other thing is that there's a better direct connection to the fish. That means when you hook those fish, you're not gonna lose them. Another key element that Mark insisted on to get this bait so that you wouldn't lose fish, 2 Mustad triple grips, 2 oversized hooks. These oversized hooks, when those walleye touch this bait, they get snatched. He's found that 2 bigger hooks does a lot better job of keeping those fish pinned than 3 smaller hooks. So we built that into this bait. It's also, we all know that color can be the absolute difference maker. And so that's why we're excited to offer this bait in 20 colors so that no matter what condition you're fishing, we've got a color that might make the difference in getting bites. MSRP of $12.99. This is a bait that's built premium to get premium results. So check it out, the all new Precise Walleye Crank from Bill Lewis. As anglers, we're faced with a number of situations out on the water, and that's why we at Bill Lewis are constantly working, constantly innovating to create baits that fit those different needs in different categories. We made the SB57 crankbait to fish in hard cover, around rocks, around wood, and we created the Echo to fish around grass. But talking to our pros, we needed a bait that would just do it all, and that's exactly why we've created the ATV all-terrain vehicle Squarebill, and it's just that. This crankbait will come through absolutely everything. It'll bounce off rocks, come through the thickest laydowns and the thickest grass, and it absolutely gets bit. This is the final prototype that we sent off to our pros, and they came back to us saying that this has the perfect thump, the perfect vibration. You know, we at Bill Lewis, building the rattle trap, we've perfected the art of getting the right sonic vibrations that trigger bass to bite. And that's what we've built into this new ATV Squarebill. It's gonna be available in 3 sizes, the 3 sizes that we've come to know and love in a Squarebill: a 1.0, a 1.5, and a 2.5. This bait on a long cast with the right size line will run around 3 to 5 foot deep. It's armed with Mustad triple grip hooks right out of the package. Those are gonna snatch the bass if they even sniff this bait. Available in 12 colors, coming to you fall of this year. Check it out, the new ATV Squarebill by Bill Lewis. Well, guys and gals, that is a wrap on the 2023 product video for Bill Lewis. Thank you guys so much for watching and learning a little bit about what we're offering you in 2023 and beyond. It's an exciting time for us here at Bill Lewis, now becoming a part of the GSM family of brands. And the reason we're so excited about that is because the team that we've assembled is focused around one thing, and that's time on the water. We're built by anglers for anglers. Everyone in our team who actually goes out and tries to catch more fish on a day-to-day basis. That's what I try to do, and I'm super privileged to be a part of the process of making these baits for Bill Lewis, and I want to make them to catch fish for myself, but also for you. So get out there on the water, put some time in with these lures, and let us know, because the feedback that we get from you guys is what goes into building products for years and years to come. Our goal is to meet your needs by building baits that catch more bass. So thank you guys so much for watching this 2023 video, and I hope to see you out on the water.